Cooking with Cari. Cooking with Cari. Woo! Okay, period. So as y'all see, I got my air fryer right here, and then I got me 2 chicken tenders, y'all, because I'm not cooking a whole lot. And the ingredients will be in the description box below. Just click that link. Thank ya. But anywho, y'all, I think it's about time that I tell my story. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little tip right quick before we start. If you don't want to clean your air fryer like that, then just put a piece of aluminum foil on the plate and put it back inside, and then spray it with a little cooking oil so nothing sticks. But I'm gonna put that back inside, and then I'm gonna preheat my air fryer to 400. Now let's get into this. So my last story, I told y'all about my first job. So we're going to skip to my 7th job. Y'all, I done had a lot of jobs in my lifetime. Don't judge me. I'm using seasoned salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and Tony's Creole seasoning. But anywho, I'm on my 7th job. I was working this closer to when I was about to graduate high school or whatever. And the manager just so happened to be somebody who did not like people that I'm closely acquainted with. So yeah, that kind of like put me in a tight space or whatever. But anywho, she was playing, you know, fake friendly with me or whatever, acting like she liked me. But you can just tell it was like secret animosity, secret hate, basically. Y'all, I burnt the mess out of my arm. I know y'all just seen me jump back. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this potato up the best way I know how. Don't judge the way I be cutting stuff. Y'all know I'm not the best at cutting, but I'm getting better. Anywho. So it's like basically we was around there like low-key walking on eggshells. It's like she tolerated me, she didn't like me, and not that she had to like me because I'm here to do a job, but you can just tell when somebody just really do not mess with you. So anywho, everything was cool, everything was good, but we had a nighttime manager and he treated us younger people like trash. Like he treated us terrible, y'all. That man hated our guts. He tried to make life harder for us, all because of his circumstance. But you was a grown man. Your circumstance is your circumstance at the end of the day. So we used to always get into it with him, but mainly me, because I don't go for that. You know, never going for that. I can't go for that. Feel what I'm saying? I can't go for it. So anywho, like we got into it one night, and he was like, "Clock out and go home." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, bet." Ain't got to tell me twice. So I get my stuff all mad or whatever. Mind you, I got into it with him my first week there. To knock the folks' door open so hard that it had ended up stopped locking. Like it was you know how you gotta like, you know how you be knowing your certain stuff, like if you gotta jiggle your key real hard to turn it on and stuff, like, you know, that's how the door was then. Like you had to know the trick to do it. And I was just putting some olive oil over my potatoes, and I'm gonna put those in the air fryer as well. I just didn't want it to stick. But that chicken got to be flipped again because as y'all can see, it is not done. So yeah, we got into it that night, and after that, it was just like raps. Like he was messing with me every single day after that. So we get into it again one night. And I'm gonna tell you what we got into it about. So basically, we were very short-staffed. It was only me and him there. I used to have to run that store by myself alone a lot, and that's not right. Like I was a teenager. I don't get paid that much. I was getting paid like $9 an hour. So anywho, he tells me, go clean the lobby. Okay, cool, no problem. Y'all, now at this point, you just shred your chicken up, but I'm just cutting. And don't mind my hands, y'all. I got eczema. But yeah, he's like, clean the lobby. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cleaning up. I'm literally doing what he said. I'm cleaning up. He was like, I can work the whole line. I don't need you up here. Clean the lobby. Oh, you don't need me? Oh, okay. Oh, period, poo. Because you can't do sample station drive-thru and all that by yourself like I can. But period, poo. I'll go clean up. So then, literally 2-3 minutes into me cleaning the lobby, he says, I need you to put a headset on and get on the line. And I was like, bro, I'm literally cleaning up. You literally just said clean up. Now you want me to hop on the line? And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So boom, I'm agreeing with him, but he's saying I'm being insubordinate because I finished wiping the table down before I came back to the line. So when I took the rag back out the water and I finished wiping the table down, he stood there. He looked at me. He said, clock out and go home. Oh, period, poo. Period, poo. You ain't got to tell me twice. Kindly, gladly got my stuff, called my ride, left. Boom. Next thing you know, the manager, the one who really don't care for me, she like, oh, we need to have a meeting. Come back up here around 7. Okay, whatever. And she was just like, and then that's another thing. She was so unprofessional. Like, you don't be talking to nobody like I'm your friend or something. She was like, bro, I'm so sick of this and this and that, and this not finna keep happening. Da, 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 da. Like, you talking to me like we in the streets. So when you get a reaction like we in the streets, don't be surprised. So we get up there and she was like, what's the problem? I'm telling her the issue. At one point, I don't know how the conversation, I do know how the conversation started to go left, because he's a grown man standing in front of a child's face that don't go for nothing, can't go for nothing. And he stood there, he lied, and then also he was kind of like shaking his boots the whole time. Like, he literally was shaking his boots. Like, he stood there, he lied on me. So I'm getting upset, I'm getting rowdy, you know, not good at like controlling my emotions when people play with me. And y'all, this is bacon. Everything is being air fried right now. So this is just bacon that you're just gonna have to like shred up after we cook it as well. So I'm telling her like, what's the issue? Da 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 da. They're going against me, of course. I had a little black crossbody bag on at the time. I done took my crossbody bag off and threw it to the floor. Now the man really shaking. Lord, y'all know he wasn't. Y'all know he not like us. Now come on. Anywho, as that's cooking, I had to preheat the oven to 400. Preheat oven to 400 because we do gotta bake some cheese over the top. Then I had put it in there and I just put some ranch in it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this ranch makes a big difference because you don't want your stuff to be dry. So yeah, like the conversation just starts going left. She ends up walking off away from me, and when she ended up walking off away from me, she started out at cussing, y'all. But when she walked away from me, I had went out. I was like, all right, bro, fine, I'm done. Meeting over. And I'm like, F it, I'm done. So I walked out the front doors and I just hear a whole lot of cussing. So, you know, I had to do a 360 because hold on, what's being said? This is some Kobe Jack cheese, y'all. And just pay attention to how I layer it. So after the cheese, you're going to do bacon and then you're going to do cheese again. But yeah, I'm like, hold on now, Shawty, because what was said? Because I don't like all that. You know, don't do that. Like, you got to wait till I walk off to really pop it. Like, you're a whole 7 years older than me, Shawty. Sign up. Anywho, the next day I came back to work and she literally like she went walk past me. She kind of like stayed in the back. Of course she didn't speak to me. She left out the back door. I don't know. Guess she was scared. I don't know. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say she was scared because like she's a whole 7 years older than me. I mean, I could have showed her how I gave it up. Now I know where I was at, and I knew if I would have did anything stupid, they was taking me straight to jail, and she the police type. So I have common sense now. Please, let's be for real. And I came to work the next day, and I wasn't gonna speak to her either. Period. But we do have to work together, so eventually we started back talking, but it was just like, ugh, like I was just sick of her. Like, I just tolerated you just so I could get my little $3.39 a week and go on about my business. But she eventually ended up even getting fired, and she was the manager. Yeah, she ended up getting fired, y'all. But then it's ready to go in the oven and bake it for about 10 minutes just until your cheese look good enough. But yeah, she ended up getting fired, and I just don't mess with her, period. And my coworker friends who was working there previously, they had left before I left. They quit way before I quit because of him and her. And then she always came to work high and stuff, just so unprofessional. Like, ugh. I mean, how classless can you be? And then she used to say the most nastiest things, like my. All right, man. So my chicken potatoes, bacon, and cheese is done. I don't really know what to call this meal, but it's done. I was a little skeptical about putting the ranch on the inside, so hopefully it don't throw it off too much, man. But let's get into it. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. So get a little crunch of everything. Bacon, chicken, potato. Make sure I get everything up in there. Off rip, I will say, if I didn't put that ranch on the inside of it, it would be a little dry. I ain't gonna lie, it would be a little dry. But see, I like to eat my stuff with sour cream anyway. But other than that, it's really giving chicken bacon ranch fries. But it's about good as I don't know way. It really gives chicken bacon ranch fries though, for real. You know what, I got me a little sour cream. Got me a little sour cream, and the cheese did about perfect on the top though. It was in there for like 10 minutes. Alright, man, 10 out of 10. I definitely need some sour cream on it, so it just don't be too dry for me, man. But 10 out of 10 all the way across the board. This is a quick, easy meal. And yeah, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on this channel. Thank ya.